Hey everyone, let's get real for a second. Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, you're just stuck? Maybe it's in your career, your relationships, or even your personal growth. You're trying to make changes, but something keeps holding you back. If this sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Today, I'm going to break down why we feel stuck, where this feeling comes from, and most importantly, how to finally break free from it. Let's get into it and start creating momentum in our lives again. Alright, first things first. Why do we feel stuck in the first place? This feeling can come from so many different places, but at its root, it often boils down to a mix of fear, uncertainty, and lack of clarity. Sometimes, we feel stuck because we're afraid of what might happen if we make a change. Maybe you want to pursue a new career path, but you're scared of leaving the security of your current job. Or perhaps you want to end a toxic relationship, but you're afraid of being alone. Fear can keep us rooted in place, and it tricks us into thinking that staying in our comfort zone is the safest option. Then there's uncertainty. Life can feel like a giant question mark sometimes, and the unknown is intimidating. When we're not sure about our direction, it's easy to feel paralyzed. And finally, there's a lack of clarity. When we don't know what we really want, every option feels overwhelming, and we end up doing nothing. But here's the good news. Feeling stuck is just a state of mind, and like any state of mind, it can be changed. So, let's dive into a few strategies that can help you get unstuck and moving forward. The first step to getting unstuck is finding clarity. If you don't know what you're aiming for, you'll never know which direction to go in. Take some time to reflect on what you really want. Write down your thoughts. Ask yourself, if I could change one thing in my life right now, what would it be? Get specific. Once you have that clarity, you can start to visualize what your life would look like if you achieved that goal. Picture it in detail. This vision becomes your guiding light. It gives you something to work toward and creates a sense of purpose. Strategy 2. Identify and challenge your limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are those sneaky thoughts that tell us why we can't have what we want. They sound like, I'm not good enough. I don't have enough experience. Sure, I'm too old to start something new. These beliefs are often so deeply ingrained that we don't even realize they're there. To challenge these beliefs, start by identifying them. Write down any thought that holds you back. Then, question each belief. Is it true? Do you have solid evidence to support it? In most cases, you'll find that these beliefs aren't based on facts. They're just assumptions. Replace them with empowering beliefs like, I am capable of learning new skills, or it's never too late to make a change. Strategy 3. Break big goals into small, actionable steps. Feeling stuck often happens when we look at a goal and think, there's no way I can do all that. And honestly, who wouldn't feel overwhelmed by a big, undefined goal? To combat this, break down your goal into smaller, manageable steps. Let's say you want to start a business, but the idea feels overwhelming. Instead of focusing on the end goal, start by writing down a list of smaller steps. Research your market, find mentors, create a basic business plan. By focusing on these smaller actions, you'll start building momentum. Remember, small wins add up, and before you know it, you'll be much closer to your big goal. Strategy 4. Embrace a growth mindset. A lot of us feel stuck because we're afraid to fail. But here's the thing, failure is a part of growth. In fact, failure is often the fastest way to learn and improve. When you're in a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities instead of roadblocks. You learned from mistakes instead of letting them stop you. So next time you catch yourself hesitating because you're afraid to fail, remind yourself, every successful person has experienced setbacks. The difference is that they didn't let failure define them. They used it to get better, to learn, and to grow. Strategy 5. Take action, even if it's imperfect. One of the most powerful ways to break out of a rut is simply to take action, even if you're not sure it's the right action. Sometimes we get so focused on trying to make the perfect decision that we end up making no decision at all. Here's a little secret. There's rarely a perfect time or a perfect move. So don't wait for the stars to align. Just find a step, any step, and see where it leads. As you start to take action, you'll gain more clarity, more confidence, and more insight into what you truly want. Momentum builds when you're moving, so keep taking steps, even if they're small. Strategy 6. Surround yourself with positive influences. Feeling stuck can sometimes be the result of who or what we're surrounded by. If the people around you are negative or unsupportive, it can be incredibly difficult to push forward. Seek out people who inspire you, who lift you up, and who encourage you to chase your dreams. If you don't have people like this in your life, look for other positive influences. Find mentors online, join communities, watch inspiring videos, or read books that align with your goals. Surround yourself with positivity, and you'll be amazed at how much more motivated and empowered you'll feel. Strategy 7. Reconnect with your why. Sometimes feeling stuck happens because we've lost sight of why we wanted to make a change in the first place. Think back to what motivated you in the beginning. What were you passionate about? Why did you want this goal? When you reconnect with your why, you reignite that inner fire and remind yourself why this journey is worth it. Write down your reasons, make a vision board, or create a list of affirmations. When you feel stuck, revisit these reminders. They'll help you push through when things get tough. Alright, so let's bring it all together. Feeling stuck is something that happens to all of us. But the important thing to remember is that you don't have to stay there. By getting clear on what you want, challenging limiting beliefs, taking small steps, embracing growth, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and reconnecting with your why, you can break free and start moving forward again.